Prince Harry totally ignored Meghan at the Invictus Games 2023. Ouch. Meghan is clearly disconnected from reality. As you clearly saw in that video, her husband, Prince Harry, blatantly ignored her during an event this week at the Invictus Games. Yet she continues to smile happily like nothing happened, like all is well, like she and Harry are a happy, blissful couple. Wrong. That marriage is over. Bet your bottom dollar. It's obvious to me that Meghan irritates the hell out of Harry just by being in his presence. His facial expression says it all. Based on his body language, he wishes she would just stop trying to engage in a conversation. He wishes she would shut up. He wishes she would just stop trying to grab him all the time. Actually, he probably wants her to just go away. Why is she at the Invictus Games anyway? The answer is anyone's guess. To me, she's there for several things, and the main thing being for narcissistic fuel. She is sucking it up. She's taking it everything. Right now, she's on a high. She's on a euphoric high from the attention that she's getting. Like all narcissists, or people who are malignant narcissists or grandiose narcissists, attention is narcissistic supply, and she is getting a lot of it. Whether it's negative or positive, narcissists don't care. As long as the attention keeps coming, then sure. So she's there to fish for attention, to fuel up, to fill up her tank, her narcissistic tank, supply tank, with all the narcissistic fuel she could get before she head back to Montecito. Okay, it's been a while since she's been anywhere, and people were basically, making her feel good about herself. Okay, so she's there to fish for attention and adoration, like grandiose narcissists love to do. She's not there to support Harry. She's not there to play a supportive role as a wife, as we can clearly see. She's there. The moment she got there, she just took over. Okay? Like Invictus is her passion project. Like she's the star of the show, and she came late, and okay, but now I'm here. Everyone, I'm here. It's me. See me, I'm here. And now the games can go on. Okay? Clearly, Harry is feeling out of sorts because she is taking up all the attention, and she keeps stepping in front of him. I don't know, she keeps sticking herself in just about everything as if she is the star of the show, and this is actually not about her, but she's making the entire thing about her. Okay, so it is now clear to me that Meghan continues to be disconnected from reality. How she sees herself and how she sees her marriage to Prince Harry are so much different from how the world sees her and their marriage. That marriage is over. It's been over. Okay? They are just, to me, staying together for convenience. It's just a marriage for convenience now, right now, honestly. And for Meghan, to me, initially it was a marriage for convenience. I don't think it was a marriage for love. I don't think she had genuine love. She had genuine care to be with Harry, to marry Harry, to be a part of the royal family. I think it was a business venture for her. I think it was a social climbing business venture. She wanted to climb her way into the royal family, get what she can get, and run. And that's exactly what she did, okay? And to me, obviously they have children, but they're staying together to me just to basically keep up appearances and to maybe finish the projects that they have signed on together to do. And so it's more like, to me, a business relationship than it is a marriage. It is very clear. The love is gone. The love isn't there. It's not whatever public display of affection you're seeing from time to time whilst they're, out and about. That is just what, formalities, if you want to call it that, okay? But I'll do another video where I'm going to dive deeper into some of the signs that we are seeing right now when we've seen it before. Indications, signs, signposts, red flags that indicate that this marriage is on the rocks, okay? But I need to do a separate video for that, because I will be putting up photos and sort of explaining my take on the body language, and maybe bringing the views of body language experts who have analyzed Harry and Meghan's body language over the past year or two, since, you know, everyone is thinking this marriage is on the rocks. So at least to those with keen eyes who know all of this is just a sham, the marriage has lost its luster, and Harry seems to have moved on emotionally from Meghan. Don't let the intermittent hand-holding and public display of affection fool you. As I said earlier, these two are just keeping up appearances, as they have been paid to do by those companies they sold their souls to, like Netflix and the likes, so that they can keep producing content and keep grifting, making money off the backs of the royal family, telling stories about the royal families, knowing that they're not going to come out and defend themselves. So they keep doing that. And also, they have to make money somewhere or the other. So basically, they're known as a couple of grifters, all right? Like a true narcissist, though, Meghan feels deflated and embarrassed, as evidenced by the expressions on her face. She knows Harry isn't comfortable having her beside him. She's got a lot of guts, or very low self-esteem, to keep hanging on to Harry even though he ignores her so many times. Who does that? Why would he ignore her if he cares about her and knows that they're in a public place and they're on TV and they're on cameras, okay? And why would she keep going with him knowing that he really truly doesn't want her there, okay? She keeps sticking herself where she doesn't belong, okay? Like a true narcissist, Meghan feels deflated and embarrassed, like I said. Only heaven knows why she went to stick herself into what really is Harry's passion project. The Invictus Games is Harry's brainchild, his passion project. She did not need to come there. She just needed to stay in Montecito, take care of the kids, and just let Harry do his thing. That's what a loving, supportive wife would do for her husband if she truly cared and did not want to, step in his way. So for a narcissist and for Meghan, it's a competition. The relationship between her and Harry is a competition, and narcissists are highly competitive, and they cannot stand having the spotlight on you or someone else. If it's not on them, they feel very uncomfortable. They feel very out of pocket. They feel they're very whatever. They just don't feel right until the limelight goes on to them, and at that point it's like, oh, it's all glorious for them, okay? And they forget everyone else. It's all about them. They're very self-absorbed, very selfish, very self-entitled, all the other different traits that you'll see in narcissists. And I did make a video, and you can see the link above, on the 9 traits of narcissism, narcissistic personality disorder, that I've seen in Meghan Markle over the years. You can click the link and you can look at that video, and you can, share your comments, tell me what you think, okay? But she's got a lot of guts to just put up with what Harry's doing to her. Only heaven knows why she's doing that. And here's the thing. Meghan went to the Invictus Games thinking she's the one everyone wants to see. I think she's delusional to the very least. Commentators are asking, why is Meghan at the Invictus Games, and why was she marching with the veterans? It seems she has not discovered how to read the room and remain in her lane. Always forcing herself, always forcing herself in front of Harry to be seen, to be praised, to get the first handshake. It's not about her. She's not the star. As a matter of fact, there was some news reports that her name was removed from the Invictus Games program. And there was a lot of speculation that she was not going to be attending the games. And who knows, maybe that was true, and she may have thrown a tantrum and said, I have to come. Why was my name taken off? And of course, there was this discussion going on about who Beth Herlihy is, this woman who was beside Harry during the games, or during the ceremony prior to Meghan flying to the Invictus Games, okay? And then when she arrived, two major things happened. Harry went from all smiles, all being happy to be there, all bubbly, all euphoric, because this is his passion project. He comes alive when he's at the Invictus Games. And also he went from very happy to grumpy, looking angry, looking sad, looking like he just don't want to be there because she's there. And also Beth Herlihy, the woman, I read it, she's Harry's aide or assistant. She's gone. I haven't seen her. We haven't seen her since Meghan arrived, okay? So we'll have to look into that to see what really is going on, because like I said earlier, there might very well be a scandal brewing between, well, in this whole situation. I don't want to jump ahead and say anything, but the body language between Harry and Beth is completely different between Harry and Meghan, okay? And also, Harry would ignore Meghan and he would look for every person other than Meghan to speak to, and she's right there trying to get his attention, and he is trying very hard to avoid her. I feel very sorry. I really do feel sorry for her, but you know, this is what she signed up for, and she's got to deal with it. Well guys, that's all for now, and if you can, give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you feel like it. See you soon on True Lies Scandals.